Hello, beautiful Capricorn. I am Elena Valdez, and we are going to work on your October 2024 tarot reading. I hope that you are doing very well, and we're going to get right into it. I have already pre-shuffled your cards, beautiful Cappy, and we are going to work with recent past, present, and near future. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it for our beautiful Cappies. Our beautiful Capricorns. All right. Recent past. Oh. Present. Gorgeous. I love it. Got the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You're moving away, onward and upward, Capricorn. Onward and upward to something better for you. Yep, life is looking up. May not feel like it just quite yet. I hear you. Let me just organize the cards here and get into your reading. Please remember, beautiful Capricorn, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you, and that's okay. That's a general reading. You come back when it does. And also, please adjust gender as it best resonates for you, beautiful Capricorn. Let's get into it. So, in the recent past, my beautiful Capricorn, I am so sorry to see this, but you have had a heartbreak or disappointment, something that hurt your sweet little heart here, or something that maybe it was a disillusionment and it closed out a chapter, it closed out a situation for you that maybe was hurtful to close out here for you. But the interesting thing about this, though, is that for some of you, this may have, this closure, this initial closure here that you had, may have actually opened the door to potential commitment in a situation with somebody from the past here, or potentially this ending of a cycle, or this heartbreak, or this disillusionment, whatever this was that caused you pain here in the past, beautiful Capricorn, brought you closer to a different situation that can be promising in the area of commitment. For others of you, this heartbreak and this closing of energy had something to do with a committed relationship. And it made you really look deep into, like, reassessing, like really deeply excavating your own heart here, beautiful Capricorn, and really figuring out, like, what is important to me? What do I actually need at this time in my life is what I'm picking up here. But the crux of this energy is needing to end a cycle that caused you pain here. And this was necessary, Capricorn. I know it doesn't feel like it, or it didn't feel like it, but the reason this was necessary is because this closing out, this potential heartache or whatever caused you pain here in the past, is leading you to a future commitment that can be very stable for you. Now, for a lot of you, this is going to be romantic. This is about relationship and that type of partnership. For others of you, I'm feeling more of a familial, like family type of relating, as well as your own way of like how you want to show up here in the world. Because this is also about potential heartbreak towards yourself, Capricorn. It's almost like maybe you yourself caused yourself heartache in an essence or in an area of a relationship or relating with another. They cause you to really reflect and go deep into what your role in this was, is what I'm getting. Something here, as painful as it was for you, Capricorn, has actually made you re-examine yourself. For others of you, this is having you re-examine a connection from the past that maybe you didn't pay attention to, or maybe you neglected, and now you're realizing, oh, this is actually a good thing for me that I've ignored in the past. Now, that's the recent past, okay? In the present, we have the Six of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. I feel that there's an energy here, Capricorn, where you know you know that it's important to accept an apology from someone, or maybe even give an apology to someone, but you're holding back. You're being a bit stubborn about something regarding that nature of forgiving someone or accepting forgiveness. It's also, this is energy of like someone potentially wanting to give you care, wanting to give you love, affection, attention, and you're like not having it. You're not trusting it. You're being stubborn. I feel that some of you are being a little stingy here in what you give to another person right now. And again, this doesn't have to be romantic, okay? This can be a sibling, a friend, a family member, something, someone that maybe you have some history with, and you're not ready to make nice. It doesn't, I just heard the chicks, I'm not ready to make nice, la la. I mean, I totally heard that song. That's interesting. For some of you, it may be political. It may be some political thing in your family. It may be something political that's come up to be discussed in family or with or someone, right? And that's part of the, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to forgive. I'm not ready to accept your forgiveness. I'm not ready to ask for forgiveness. Part of the reason that's happening, Capricorn, is because there's a big mystery around it. There's this energy of fogginess, not understanding, not knowing the whole truth, not knowing everything about the situation, that's almost like you don't really know how to show up in a loving way for the situation. There's something mysterious about a connection. There's something mysterious about even some connection coming in to ask for your forgiveness here. It's almost as if you don't clearly see what actually took place. Alternatively, it can be the other side that didn't clearly see what actually took place. So there's this conflict here, because it's like there's a want and a desire to want to show up as the King of Cups energy. Remember, switch gender as it best resonates for you. The King of Cups is someone who shows up consistently, someone who shows up with intentionality to love, to offer groundedness, commitment, stability, very mature in nature, very sturdy, knows what they want, offers support consistently. Yet it's paired with the moon here. After this feeling of, I'm not sure that I want to forgive or forget, what that tells me is that you're having a hard time accessing the King of Cups energy, that energy that I just described. You're having a hard time accessing it, beautiful Capricorn, because there's confusion, there's fogginess. Something wasn't clear. Something wasn't clear about what either someone else did or you yourself, what your trespass was regarding the situation. It's like there's a lack of, and this can also be delusion, right? It could be an illusion and delusion. It can be either an illusion was created around a situation, causing either you or the other person to see it from a context of delusion, meaning not really seeing clearly what actually took place. I'm so curious what this is about for you, Capricorn. But you're not... You're being stubborn. You're like, hell to the hell no, I'm not forgiving this person. There's a little bit of stubbornness here. And and I think part of that is because you were hurt, right? There's a sensitivity here. Alternatively, it can be the other person holding back from apologizing or holding back from really being a sturdy, grounded individual in your life. There's some confusion here. Something confused, something is foggy, I feel like someone was misunderstood. Either you were misunderstood, they were misunderstood. It's like you can't really see the individual as King of Cups, or they cannot see you as a sturdy, loving, nurturing individual. It's like you can't see each other is what I'm getting. But here's what's beautiful. I am loving your near future, Capricorn, because you have the Empress. This is an individual that feels nurturing, loving. It's like the dream wifey. Now, reverse the gender, okay, if that's how it resonates for you. But this is about getting closer to either you becoming the dream wifey or dream husband, or you attracting and bringing forth your dream wifey, dream husband. And there is a wheel, with the Wheel of Fortune next to the Empress. This is about really turning the wheel here, like getting in the driver's seat, beautiful, and turning the wheel to attract this energy. Some of you are becoming the Empress. Others of you are attracting the Empress. But here's what's beautiful. There's this Ace of Pentacles being presented here to the King of Wands. This is, let me just show you. Let me see if I can just pick it all up. You see the beautiful, you have the Empress into the Wheel of Fortune, into the Ace of Pentacles, into the King of Wands. It's like you've gotten to this point, my beautiful Capricorn, where something hurt the heck out of you. And I think I'm getting the feeling that whatever hurt the heck out of you, Capricorn, whether it was due to another individual or because there was another individual involved or not, on some level it was self-inflicted, is what I'm picking up. There's something here, but in addition to being self-inflicted, there is a lack of understanding. There's an illusion. There's a lack of information being given here. But you're overcoming this energy, which is what is so delicious about your reading, is that as heartbreaking, because the first card out of the gate is the Three of Swords. That's not a card we want to see on any reading, right? Because it means someone got hurt. But the way your reading ends is this Ace of Pentacles being offered to the King of Wands. So I think the King of Wands for you may represent a fire sign. You potentially have another earth sign here. But I think this is you. I think the Empress is you and the King of Wands is another individual. And you're both spilling potential into this connection. You are spilling potentially as the Empress, meaning you are showing up as somebody who is providing nurturing, somebody who's providing a space to be relaxed, to be at peace. And then this energy here, the King of Wands, is providing you with the energy of, it's almost like they are providing for the Empress, right? It may be switched. You may be the King of Wands energy and they may be the Empress. But in any case, you're both spilling this energy into each other. And that's like turning the cycle, turning the wheel, like entering a new cycle intentionally, like intentionally steering the ship to a more positive direction, and then offering tangibility, offering the possibility and the potential of roots and establishing roots, creating roots together. For some of you where this is not relationship, it can simply be people you're going to be working with, right? But I'm really heavily feeling relationship commitment here is what I'm feeling. So for those of you who experience a heartbreak or a loss in the romantic sphere, there is someone coming your way that's going to feel very strong here. The King of Wands is somebody who is very independent, courageous, an entrepreneur, very self-assured, shows up for you, very loyal in nature. And when he's facing into the Empress, this is a connection that's very beautiful. This is a connection that's offering stabilization, and also it's offering the containment that both sides need. One is very masculine, one is very feminine, right? Again, I'm not talking gender here, I'm talking energy, okay? So apply it based on who you are in this scenario. But in either case, both of you are looking into each other, and both of you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Pentacles in the middle, indicating that you're both willing to do whatever is necessary to create commitment. The potential for commitment and the potential for building roots is the point here, beautiful Capricorn. So the biggest thing though, the biggest conflict here in the present is this stubbornness to forgive and forget, whether it's this individual or someone from the past, and also this illusion or fogginess of whatever realities actually took place. So what you're being encouraged here with the way this came out, beautiful Capricorn, is that yes, you have this beautiful potential up ahead of you, but first, in the present, we really need to get clear. We need to snap out of this fogginess, and we need to really ask ourselves, is this stubbornness really beneficial? Is me not forgiving or not reaching out to forgive or ask for an apology benefiting anyone? And for some of you, the answer may be, yeah, it is. It's best to leave things where they're at. But for others of you, this is actually potentially blocking you from your Empress, King of Wands coming together. Okay, so I hope that was helpful for you, my beautiful Capricorn. I see a beautiful month up ahead here for you. I'm liking it. I really am liking this Empress and this King of Wands energy for you. Some of you are dealing with a fire sign, potentially a Leo. Others of you are dealing with an earth sign. And remember, you can flip the energies. I hope this was helpful for you, my beautiful Capricorn. If it was, please come back next month for another reading, or in a couple of weeks for the mid-month. And yeah, I hope to find you here again. And please subscribe if you like this content. Ciao.